This is a story about me learning to golf with my loving husband. This is my husband, John, cleaning up after Hurricane Sandy. My students see him as I do, a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. But if my students saw him when he tried to teach me how to golf, they would see this. At first I thought I could teach myself to golf, but then I realized golf was a black box to me. I only knew what could be observed in the behaviors of the individual. Any private thoughts of the golfer were unknowable to me. Certainly the stimulus of the club hitting the ball would establish my reflexes and result in stealth-like golf behavior. Then I thought I could learn by observing others. Cognitive theories look beyond behavior to consider how memory works to help learning. Cognitive theorists view learning as an internal mental process, information processing, if you will. The educator focuses on the learner, who is more important than the environment. Cognitive theory relies on the concept of knowledge representation. As a concept is symbolically represented in the brain, it is organized into schemata. With deep conceptual learning, knowledge may be transferred to new environments. I might be inclined to think John believes in transference, except that he seems to lack respect for the need to connect new information to a learner's prior knowledge. I know this because he tells me very complicated ideas about golfing that I have never heard of.
Fill this room with your intelligence.
This is 99 yards, so for me that's only a 9-iron. So that's how you choose it.
You are a son of a bitch.
John Murray. Instead of relying on John to transfer his knowledge, I wanted to build my own understanding and knowledge of golf by experiencing golf and reflecting on my experiences. I could metacognitively reflect by talking, but who would want to listen to a novice like me?
It was kind of, you know.
These guys make it look so easy. I decided to take the constructionist approach to learning and work with others to create a great game of golf. But so much new information and new tools without proper context was putting undue stress on my cognitive load. I thought if I could use the problem-based learning approach, I could cooperatively work towards a solution to a real problem, gaining thinking strategies and domain knowledge.
350, so they would be hitting it way up top.
How are you choosing?
Driver,
Why?
because we have to hit it far.
I decided to rely on my more knowing other to help me stretch my zone of proximal development.
We're going to play best ball.
Which means?
We're going to play whichever ball goes further,
Why are we doing that?
so we can speed along.
My opportunities for situated learning, few as they were, helped me most since my learning occurred in the same context in which it was applied. In sociocultural theory, learning occurs through legitimate peripheral participation.
Jack Nicklaus course is the hardest in Southwest Florida, 153 slope from the tips and 144 from the whites, and it's 77 sand traps, danger around every corner.
In some communities of practice, talk is the central medium of transformation. And since my husband is a great storyteller, I decided this is the way I'm going to learn how to golf with his help.
Like, kind of like I'm sitting now, but with his legs out on the ground, and he just looked like he was in pain. And the announcers were talking about like what Ricky Fowler was eating, and I was thinking like, that dude looks like he's in pain. And 2 hours later, they said he pulled out. Like he just couldn't. You can't even swing a golf club anymore. We wanted to create a golf course and make it private, but make it available to all members throughout the country, just not like specific to Georgia. But he wanted to make it a true test of golf. So like, you know, the best of the best would be challenged by it.
All right, this is my husband, John Murray. Turn it off. Jesus Christ.
As you can see, she's stressed out, angry already. Anger. That's pretty good, huh?
Weight evenly distributed on the feet. This arm straight.
Alright, so we're going to chip it and putt it onto the green.